Angie, Antonio, can you guys let me know that you hear me?
I hear you.
Awesome. Is it clear or does it sound far?
It's pretty clear.
All right,
Yeah,
awesome.
sounds good.
Cool. We will get rocking in a second. Let people roll in. We've got Cody and Giovanna in the building. Let a couple people jump in here. Giovanna, do you already have the paid version of ChatGPT? So you were already using it? Oh, did you really? Nice.
My sister-in-law's nephew, he's a big IT guy. So
Yeah.
I was telling him about it. He's like, "Oh, it's so worth it."
It's so. Yesterday she just jumped in. She's like, "This is the make me a grocery list for a week for blah 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 blah. Use this high protein, blah whatever it was, and then." But it's like that's how often I use it. Yeah. Oh, really? So you'll see, and I'm happy you asked that question because what happens with the non-paid version, as we start to refine some of the answers, it's going to time out on you and say you got to start a new chat or whatever it may be, and then now you're like trying to copy and paste the whole chat, and then even more important, I don't think, and I could be wrong unless they've changed it, but I don't think you can build your own custom GPTs on the free version. Maybe you can, but I don't know because I don't have the free version. Okay. All right. I have 6,000 tabs open. Back to Zoom.
Do you know about the Canva part too, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one is actually a built-in integration. And it's not like perfect by any means, but it's better than what I would log into Canva and try to create.
Save you a lot of time.
Yeah, and then you can go in there and go into Canva and start. Coach, you on here? Hey, Stephanie.
Hello.
Nah, you're gonna have some fun. We have a very light house tonight, but we've got a good amount jumping on from Zoom.
Hi.
Happy birthday, Christine Lucian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi.
You're getting birthday wishes in here too.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
Hi.
Giovanna and Cody are.
So one
You
thing
guys are the
is
wow.
Every day, a lot of times it's like the day after, but I
Yeah.
do send Facebook Messenger video happy birthday.
There you go.
I've been doing it for just over a year now.
Okay, so I expect one later.
You're getting one. I was just about to do it, but I was like, oh, there's people around. No, it yields some results. Like I've gotten, a client or two out of it. I've gotten someone who wanted to come to my brokerage out of it, Yeah. They're like, well, I'm like, do you know so-and-so? They're like, yeah, actually, but I reached out to you because the birthday message you sent me. I'm like,
Coach, what are you looking for?
it's not, somebody did, so the guy who I learned it from.
You're on mute.
I came from the XP.
Hi. I didn't see all these people on Zoom. Oh my gosh.
Coach, you gotta unmute.
Sent me a personalized video message.
Hold on, let me see if I can unmute him.
Unmute, Coach.
Ask to unmute.
So special, Yeah, it's better than the happy birthday with the balloon, you know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously, not everybody uses Messenger, so a lot of people don't see it. But
Coach, it should have prompted a unmute thing for you.
So
Oh, I think he's on his phone. That's why.
Laughing at you.
Hey, don't laugh at our
click on the
coach.
profile, and then
I'll laugh at him if I want. He won't get mad at me.
you do the video from right there. So you don't have to like film a video and then upload it.
All right.
Super easy. It takes me less than probably 5 minutes a day.
Cause I always just do that.
Can you
Yeah.
email me
Yeah.
the link?
Yeah.
I know, sometimes I don't even know.
I know. I got so many people on Facebook. I have no idea who they are. But even with the agents, I just figure maybe one day they'll reach out about, the brokerage and I can recruit.
Yeah.
So. Plus, I think it's just really nice. Like, I don't do it all for monetary reasons.
Yeah.
I just think it's really special.
Danielle?
You know?
Danielle? Can you forward coach the
I can do it.
did you email it to him? He's asking to have it emailed. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get rolling. ChatGPT. If anybody wants to put on their video, great. If not, I will try to interact with whoever I can see. I can see Stephanie and I can see, I don't know why Christina's in the center of my screen. This needs to be changed.
Because I am the center of your world.
All righty. So what I want to start with this one is understanding what the whole framework is going to be. And the idea is that we can take one video, one written post, whatever it may be, and then repurpose that content. So for example, I would have one video script. I would put that video script in. It's going to create a, and then we're going to do those live, right? It'll create the LinkedIn article, it'll create the Instagram caption that goes under the video, but in a specific format, right? Like I tell it, don't put emojis, talk in this tone. And if your tone is different than mine, then you just you change the verbiage of how we're instructing that. Hi, how are you? We got a friend in the building,
Who's there?
Jen Clancy.
Oh,
Get off of my screen, Christine.
no. You can't get rid of me.
I can't, but then I can't see anybody else. Why can I only see you? Coach, there you are.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm on fire.
I know you are. Okay, look at you, Matt and John. All right, let's start rolling. So does everybody here have, I'll give you a sec. ChatGPT, you got yours open? You did? Nice. Okay. Stephanie, do you have yours? Christine, do you have yours open?
Hmm?
I can't see anybody else, so I'm gonna assume the rest are open. So I'm gonna start diving in, and excuse me because I'm trying to like teach this way, look at the computer, and look at you guys too. So
You need me to check the waiting room?
the waiting room. Yes, thank you, because I just admitted Tyrone.
Can I snatch the Wi-Fi from you?
Yeah. You got it? Thank you.
Thank you.
Christine, is Jonathan Francisco on?
He said that he's trying to make it online. He's just got some things going on.
Gotcha. Okay, I was gonna start with the newsletter, but we're just getting some Wi-Fi connected and we're rolling.
Why the coach don't make everybody put their cameras on.
Oh, if this was an AFN meeting, it would have been get off if you don't have your camera on. Coach doesn't play around with Zoom. All right, so let's start with going to, and I just want you guys to kind of follow along with me. Does everybody have this right here, this GPT section? Or explore GPTs.
I lost my, Wi-Fi connection.
Oh, really? Danielle, Wi-Fi master. Giovanna lost.
Back at me. Oh, mine has the top section, but I guess I don't have any GPTs, so I don't think mine would say the GPT.
Do you have the paid version?
Yeah.
But so mine used to be up here, and then they moved here.
What you're saying, explore GPTs is.
Explore, yeah. So everybody's gonna want to click on explore GPTs. And then once you get there, in the top right corner, anybody stop me if I'm moving too fast. We're gonna go to my GPTs on the top right corner. Everybody's screen matching along with mine. You may not have anything under there, but you have create a GPT. All right. So inside of school, I've already put the scripts, but I can also share them in the chat. Or last time, I don't think that let us copy and paste. But let's start with the captions writer for our Instagram Reels.
Can you share screen?
Yeah. Oh, you're not seeing my screen, Coach?
No. And I texted and I chatted with Christine, but she didn't answer me back.
She's not. She's not. She hasn't put you on her VIP list yet, Coach. And I think, I mean, in my eyes, that's unacceptable. But who am I to talk?
I know. I hope she's feeling better.
Christine?
Yeah, you feeling better, Christine?
We can't hear you, Christine, but she's probably hungover from her birthday last night.
Happy birthday. I wish I'd have known.
All right.
There you
Now,
go.
can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to back up. I'm going to go to the home page.
Mike,
Yes.
I did not pay for this yet. Am I literally activating my personal AI $19 a month? And then I'm buying it that way?
I think so. I bought mine so long ago that I don't know what it says, but at $19.99 a month sounds right. I mean, that's what I pay.
Is it just basically the pro plan?
Yep.
Okay, fine. I'll
I
get it.
think it's called Plus, or I don't know what it's called.
Got it. Sorry, I just was delayed.
No, you're good. Let me know when it does that, and then if everybody that's on the Zoom can drop a 1 in the chat once you've got the Explore GPTs page open. All right. Thank you, Antonio. Christine, is yours?
Mine doesn't look like that.
What does yours look like, Steph? Does it say, because this part for me used to be on the top, and then it just moved out of nowhere.
She probably didn't hit explore GPTs yet.
Oh, did you hit this right here, Explore GPTs?
It's not like that.
Let me,
I might have just signed up for the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
Because mine just looks really basic. I don't have all that.
Well, does it look just like that?
All that stuff on the left, I don't have that. There's like two things. Chat,
Does yours look like that?
hold on.
Well, she wouldn't have it yet because she hasn't done one yet. So her left side should be pretty big.
Like I just paid for what I thought was pro. I'm GPT dash 4.
Like what I did. That's how all my stuff is. See, mine's right.
Does yours say this up at the top?
I'm trying to spin my camera around. Can you see it?
Here, I'm gonna stop sharing. You want to share your screen real quick? Oh, hold on. Maybe I can see that. Chat and ask AI. No, I don't even. What is that?
I don't know what the hell I did.
Did you go to chat.openai.com?
Hold on. Thought I did.
Because that looks like a
different.
knockoff of ChatGPT.
I think that's what I just said. Although this doesn't look right either.
So it's just chat.openai.com.
No, I did first as well.
Okay.
That's okay. Go on. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
This
So
I open a wait.
Sidebar is different than yours. Because I have that same little button as you to minimize the sidebar.
Yeah, and then you have more than me.
Well, these are all my little. That's
I dropped it in the chat if you want to copy and paste it. Are your guys is all? Oh, hi, Jomana. Are your guys is all up?
Just don't have like Explore GPT.
Let's see.
what did you say it was?
Danielle, we need a Wi-Fi support.
Stream.
Oh, you've got my GPTs right here.
So
Okay.
that's just.
So everybody's is looking a little bit different.
Capital L.
All right, so if yours doesn't look exactly like mine, that's okay, because I just looked at Jen's and it looks completely different, but she did somehow get to her GPTs.
She said it like 3 times, so I think. Did it work? Did it work?
Tyrone, is yours working?
To be very frank with you, Mike, I am driving.
Oh,
I am.
gotcha.
That's why I said I couldn't. The freeway is bananas, so I am literally 3 minutes from my house.
Gotcha,
So when I
okay.
jump in, but I'm familiar with it. I had the paid version. I took it off, but I need to get the paid version back. So I'm a little familiar with it. But I'll literally be in the house. I should be up and running. I'll be home in 3. I should have my laptop up in 5. So I'm end up signing out of here and then joining back in the room once I get to the house.
You're
Sounds-
awesome.
Sounds good.
Tell me the website again, Mike, so I can write it down, because they're all basically the same website, just scrambled so you get confused.
Yeah, so it's chat.openai.com.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, I'll figure it out.
We're all.
I'm glad I rushed to get here.
Sorry, Coach.
You have.
Coach
What else
throwing
do you have to do?
daggers at me.
Plenty.
Plenty?
Yeah.
Like
I wanna
golf?
I want to be here with you guys. I got band practice tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're such-
Doesn't, right? Whatever. I'm just gonna listen because none of this looks.
So then you'll click on create a GPT. Nice. Does hers look different than yours too? Yeah. All right. Thanks, ChatGPT.
Thank you.
See, AI sometimes isn't hyped up. We're all about the hype. Waiting for them to catch up.
You might need to. Yeah. I just did
What
that.
is Explore GPT for? To like find.
Yeah, so you can find like you know how Giovanna was asking about like Canva. Canva's already a built out GPT. So like you just open it, you start the chat, and then you would just like yeah, growth graphic for social media. Like I just click anything.
Actually, imports that into Canva, or I just have to copy and put it in.
No, well, it'll actually, this one will create one, then we would take it to Canva, and then somebody with way better editing or visual skills than me would do it. But I mean, I just typed win. I don't know who John Doe, inspirational speaker today.
You just write in there like, hey, Fred, it's my colors. Put some orange in there, like.
Make it orange.
Oh.
Sometimes you just got to go back to it and tell it like it tries to boss up on you.
Well, yeah, that's where you can just literally take it over to Canva and brand it. You do it.
Hope it says say please.
I currently don't have. Sometimes I wonder if I should say please, but all right. Do we got everybody? Jomana, are you on? Okay. All right. So let's build our first GPT. And if you guys have school open, I've already dropped the scripts in there for you that we're gonna copy and paste.
Where in school is it?
Yeah, in classroom. We're gonna go to my GPTs. And the first one that we're gonna create is social media marketer. So for on the screen together, we're gonna go create a GPT. We're gonna
Brother, I
come
got to
in-
get on with John, but I'll come back on.
Tell Johnny D I said hello. Or don't.
I will, brother.
All right, thanks, bro.
You came back.
So we're literally just typing that into the message GPT builder.
Yep. So then, no, the next. Oh, really? Let me check yours out.
Figure.
Yeah.
Oh,
And figure.
I probably should have said that. And then this one. So I can copy and paste. My GPTs. Let's open that one. Edit GPT. That's fine. We'll go into school. Go into classroom. Click on this robot. And then right here, there's a PDF. These are really good real estate agent, just random scripts. This link, I like them a lot. We won't cover those because you guys, by the time you're done with today's class, you guys are gonna, and here's the good part. Nobody on earth is a ChatGPT pro. Well, the beauty about it is that, yeah, maybe some, I learned this stuff from other people that, went out and this is what they focus on all day long. But they're learning too, right? So this is always, can always be improved. So let's go ahead and copy this prompt. And then notice that it says, what does this do? How does it behave? What should it avoid doing, right? Like when I tell it simple things, don't put emojis, don't use words higher than a 8th grade reading level, right? Like, so I'm talking to it just like I would talk to a human. It sounds weird, but that's what we're doing. And I can go here, right? If you guys want to download this right here, you can actually go into ChatGPT, upload all of those scripts at once. I'm going to say follow the formula in the PDF.
Should we do this?
Yeah, just follow along with me.
Copy pasting the thing?
Yeah, this will be, you could copy and paste it, but I'll show you 2 ways to create. So the first way, we're going to do it like this. Follow the formula in the PDF. I am a real estate agent with however many years experience. My name is, I would put your name because it can go pull information for you. You might be a relocation specialist that's going to find these things. I'm going to need to change mine to I'm a mortgage lender, or else it's going to get confused. You guys all put real estate agent. And I'm going to be specific. Use an 8th grade reading level, and also, and this is going to be different for everybody on the call. So for me, I'm going to say, and also use a casual, positive, if I could spell, and non-salesy. Is that salesy a word? Today it is. And then we're going to go scroll to the bottom. Or actually, I can just drop it a message right here, and I would say, what's something anybody spit out at me that you wanted to put content out about? Any idea?
Home buyer regret.
Home buyer regrets. Pull data from online on why they are having this and incorporate. Right. So very quickly, but that's a very true thing. Like Christine put out a post about this. Home buyers are having so many regrets because of things like property tax. We're not seeing that. When you're a pro, you're not seeing that often. You're assuming that everybody else in the industry is doing the same thing. Unfortunately, they're not, right? So we have a lot of people that, like Stephanie, you can chime in if you're caught up, but I know, and I'm not saying you guys don't do this. I'm just saying, working with Stephanie for as long as we have, I know that these conversations are had, like, hey, expect this with maintenance, and that's what, you know, any pro is doing. Now, what I did notice about this is that if I go back to the scripts, we'll create one more. Oh, sorry. Hack of the day. If you don't learn anything, this free extension is about to change your life. Are you guys ready for it? You sure? Because we don't sound excited right now. Can I get some like noise from the Zoom audience? Because the in-person audience is not having it.
All right. Well, I'm making a tequila drink while you teach.
Mike, I
Jesus
got a
Christ.
question for you because I just got home. I'm sorry.
Yes, Christine, you are a compliance nightmare, just to let you know. Tyrone, go ahead.
Question.
Joking.
I got everything up. How did you get to where you just were? Where you had this subject and all that?
Hey, Danielle, can you add Antonio to school and or just email him the ChatGPT prompts? Oh, shoot.
I have the PDF.
Thank you.
Yeah.
His email.
Antonio, could you shout out your email? Cody's gonna send it to you, or drop it in the chat. But I think that it's
Sure.
going direct message to me. Just make sure it goes to the whole chat.
Okay.
Tyrone, to answer your question, were you saying how did I get here?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go. Everybody's looks a little bit different.
Mhm.
But from the home screen, mine, I go to Explore GPTs,
Yep. Mine looks like that.
and then my GPTs right here. And then
Where did you see my GPTs?
right at the top, it's small. You said?
I got ChatGPT, then Explorer. Yeah, my GPTs. Okay.
There you go.
And then create one.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It gave me an error, but I know how to get there now, so that's cool. Okay.
Nice. Check Antonio Tuppence Realty at gmail.com. Thanks, bro. Cody's sending it to you right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Stephanie, I just texted it to you. All right, so one other way that we could do this, if we're copying and pasting, is instead of doing configure, we would do create.
Does this save automatically?
Yeah, everything's autosave.
So I could just back out of this and follow you here?
Yep.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been horrible if it didn't save.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, hit create at the top. I'm sorry. Did you back out already?
Yeah.
I think it would have saved it regardless. But we're going to build the same one right now, just in a different way.
Okay.
Yep. Chat, are you guys with me?
Yeah, so now,
Oh, I see it now.
now it's like, that's the name of it, message it.
Oh yeah, it's saved for you guys. All right, so we're gonna do it another way because sometimes it's good to upload that PDF, but there's things in the PDF that weren't filled in, right? So we would go in and basically have an interactive chat.
Can I actually copy paste now?
Copy paste, yep.
We attached that PDF,
Y-
didn't we though?
Yes, but you'll see, like, so you could, but in the event that you don't have a PDF, now we're gonna build one with basically instructing it. And really, once you see one, it starts to, the rest are gonna make sense. I've got 7 that we can build out. And we can even do an additional class on this because, and then we'll make sure everybody's, because everybody's got a different version. Maybe it's like an iPad is different than on this. And so, all right, chat, you guys with me? Just drop a 1 if you are at the screen that I'm at. Drop a 0 if you're not. There's got to be one or the other, or you're not listening.
And then you're creating a whole new GPT now?
Yeah, so we're going to build a GPT from scratch, assuming we had no PDF. Thank you, Christine. All right, thanks, Antonio. All right, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to paste that script.
You gotta fill out who you are. That's the only thing, your profession.
Yeah, so the only thing we're changing is right here. Just put real estate agent, real estate broker, real estate superstar, whatever you feel like. Christine, sorry, I was doing the waiting room. Do you got it? You're on mute.
I can't. I tried looking through our text messages for the login. I can't find it.
Like you could search Zoom maybe.
I
Or
tried.
log in.
I tried
Sorry,
that. What
I think
email is it? Is it
I
AFM?
think I texted it to you. All right, so now we just changed. We put in real estate agent. It's updating the GPT. Thanks for sharing. Now let's decide on a name for this GPT. Yes, number 2. Social media marketer.
It's not asking me for anything.
It's not, yeah, we get different prompts every time. So I'm going to stop it. It's trying to create a profile picture. Wait for the prompts, please. That way, if AI is like, if robots come for us, they're not going to kill me because we're nice to them. So let's go to that next one. And then we're going to say, all right, please create. So if you tell it, this is an important thing to remember. If you tell it to create like 30 ideas, it's going to give like not as good ideas as if we tell it to put like 3, right? So I'm going to go here. I don't know why it gave me the picture anyways, but that's our. So I want 3 topics on first time home buyers. You guys all choose whatever audio or the audience, sorry, is going to be first time home buyers. And my topic is going to be Christine, that kicked me out of the Zoom. All right, can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say, please generate a list of 3 content topics on when is the best time to buy a house now because less competition. First time home buyer audience goal is to get them to buy quicker before rates drop and prices skyrocket. So remember, we're pre-programming this. So like this is, obviously it's coming up with these ideas for me. So I'm going to give it the next prompt. So this is what I mean, Cody, by like continuing to refine it, is that at some point we'll, it'll make us start a new thing. And I don't even know if it let's just do the building GPTs, unless sounds like you had some built.
I don't think they were these. They were just basically.
Oh, like a message. Yeah, I got you. All right, so please take topic, insert generated topic here. And
You know why we call this a challenge, right?
elaborate, please.
Showing up every week.
That's true. We got some shower uppers here for sure.
Come on. That's the secret to success.
There's so many things in that. Please, everybody's gonna end up taking food home because I can't send it through Zoom.
And can you scroll up to your that second thing you copy pasted into the number 2?
This part.
Can you imagine me sending my AI assistant to this?
I don't think the energy would be matched.
I'll have to call Elon. I've set it up.
There you go. And you probably have his number too.
What if Trump asked me to be on his cabinet?
I think you'd do well. I don't know about you and
I'm not leaving AFN. You kidding me? It's my family.
You and politics don't get along too well. All right, so this is now where we're going to insert like and these could all be different GPTs. I just want you guys to be used to like continuing to prompt this. So what I'm going to do with this one actually is now we're going to create our second GPT. And there's a reason specifically on this one.
Talking about number 3.
Number 3, I'm sorry. Yeah. So we're going to go and we're going to create a GPT. And this is going to be configure. And call this one HOPS. Hook, objection, problem, solution.
I thought you said pops.
Pops. No, do you want a pop or over there that you guys call it a soda?
Yeah.
Hook's objection. What was it, Pete?
Hook, objection, problem, solution.
Like,
and then we're typing or copy pasting 3 into the description or instructions.
Did you say creative?
Correct. So right here, this is where I'm going to tell it I will. So we're going to edit this. I will be inserting links as sorry.
Oh, you're talking. This is number 4 you're talking about.
No, you're still on hops, right?
Yes, but I think he's talking about the PDF.
Yeah, I'm looking at the PDF and the number.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were referencing the PDF. Yeah, it is number 4. Yeah.
Got it.
I'm sorry.
But the whole page is copy and pasted, right?
Number 4, yeah. So, but how we're going to trick this thing, because what we want to do is be able to take a video script, drop it in here. I don't care if the script is 2,000 words or 200 words. It'll give you this exact formula every time, which one is very easy to read on social media. And it takes the person through the journey of, one, we want to grab their attention. 2, we want to be able to say, look, this was the objection for the client. And then I guess problem could be problem definition. It goes a little bit deeper. Sometimes I'll take that one out, like, but we still want it in here because of the idea. And then it's got the solution. But what I'm going to change here is that I will be inserting scripts from my videos. Take that script and create oops. Can delete, insert information for video here. Actually, delete what I said about take that script. And just use the sentence that's there. Using the information from the video summary, but we're going to change that word. Using the transcription from the video summary above, write a script. And obviously, you guys have that. But yeah, just leave it as hops. So then we're going to go in we're going to test it right here, and we're going to say first time home buyers and high interest rates, why they should buy now before rates drop and millions of buyers enter the market nationally. So for me, like this is long a little bit. So that's why sometimes I'll take out like how to apply. You can say going forward, make sure. Stop sounding like a salesperson. We want to empower the reader. I know this isn't fun setting this up, but when you have it set up properly, we only got to do this one time, right? We don't have to now every time recreate this. We want to empower and educate the reader. For me, that's very to the point, right? So refine it, and maybe for you it wasn't long. I just know like people's attention spans, or at least what the data on the attention spans is. I want to like give them as much information in as little amount of time as possible, right? And then never copy and paste this, because obviously there's AI detection. So you could take this if you're on your phone, put it in notes, and then edit it from there. Or if you're on your laptop, obviously drop it anywhere else. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to hit create. Anyone with the link. And save that. We can view the GPT. So now somebody give me any topic that they want.
Did you just say stop sounding? You said stop sounding like a salesperson. We want to empower the reader and educate the reader.
Yeah.
It's weird. It keeps giving me like, but I guess it went away now.
Really?
Yeah. Now I don't remember what the error said. Oh, something went wrong with this content.
Sometimes it'll do that, and then I'll give it a second and then redo it.
What are the steps to buying a house?
Thank you, Angie.
Mike, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Humans don't learn in the classroom. Humans learn by doing. So encourage the challenge members, the challenge teammates to just do it and 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 do it, right? It's that repetition piece that's going to make a difference with whatever they're learning, whether it's ChatGPT, whatever learning. But somebody watching this on the notes that's not going through it like in the class or on the Zoom, like actually doing it, which I love that you're doing that. They're going to have a hard time grasping it until they start doing it and doing it and doing it.
I fully agree. I mean, that's with anything, right? And
yeah,
that's what it took me with this. The good part, you guys have me to call and say, Mike, like, can we do a screen share real quick? And I'm always, because you guys are going to come up with even better ideas than me. You guys are realtors, right? So there's different things that, obviously a lot of it, there's overlap, but I'm not out there doing like videos about listings, right? So Which
Can I say one more thing?
I don't discourage realtors who talk about mortgage stuff, not talking rates, things like that, because when me as a mortgage professional, I see the realtor just like even more dynamic, right? So even if it's something that you know a little bit about, that's what Neil Dingra shared with us. He was telling the realtors in the mastermind, he's like, don't be afraid to talk about mortgage content because you're not, like, say, I'm not a lender, but I've also done X amount of transactions, right, alongside a lender, and just cover your tail. All right, so we're not going to have time to do. Let me give you guys the notes on the following. This is the same one. You can create a separate GPT for number 5. All right, so I did promise you guys something that I teased it a little bit earlier. In all reality, I forgot I was gonna do it, and then I'm like the world's worst multitasker. So if I'm answering my chat and trying to do this, that's just bear with me.
I think 5 is a separate GPT. Even though it's the same book concept, HOPS concept.
Yeah, but it said like that one says insert excerpt here.
Yeah.
Which I think is ready for any like transcription, and then the other one might already, like, I think that one we can tweak it to where it's like drop a video link. But instead of doing that, the reason I didn't do that is because of what I'm about to show right now. Let's just pull up. Let's pull up my main man.
Did you want us in configure or in create for this one?
So right now we're gonna go to YouTube. And before we do that, you can open YouTube, and let's also open GLASP. If you didn't take anything from this, take this, because this is the things about that. AI is not going to replace humans, but humans that leverage AI will beat the competition, is what I believe.
What is it?
ASP.com. Okay. I don't know what that one to. GLASP. Do GLASP Chrome extension, because now we all have a virus. I don't know what happened. Oh, it was GLASP.co. Sorry.
GLASP.co.
So just create an account. It's free. All right. So this is a 56-minute video. There's people on my team. There's no AFNers on here, right? Like, I know Anthony's here, but that's Anthony will vouch for this. All right, I don't know. There's people on my team in my wing formation where the best of the best, Anthony runs it. It's called Top Gun. The best of the best go at it. There's a scoring system, right? It's just like and Anthony's a former Air Force, so he runs it like military. But like there's one of my and mind you, this is a top producing branch, so it's not like somebody who messes around all day or whatever. But he sends me probably like he has to spend minimum 30 minutes a day on like scrolling random things on Instagram and Facebook because he sends me about 2, 3, 5, maybe 5 funny things a day, right? So I'm like, okay, he's got time to do that. If Anthony sends something out that's like it takes 3 minutes to read, he's like, I don't have the attention span for that, right? So like Danielle, can you please bring my that super heavy charger? Thank you.
Not find the video. Whose channel is this video on?
Yeah.
It's on my channel, I guess. But you could pull up any YouTube video. The concept is going to be the same. And what happens here is that I bring up that story because, thank you so much. I bring up that story because in reality, we may love our 56-minute video, but 56 minutes is a lot of time to ask when people are not, wanting to take 3 minutes out of their day. And coach is dropping like nuggets in there. So for me, I'm like, I don't know why somebody wouldn't read this, right? But again, I understand the attention span things. So what this extension does is you see this icon right here that says summarize video.
Wait.
Oh,
You get there from GLASP.
oh, I'm sorry. Did you sign in and create an account
Yeah. Created the account.
and then add? Mine was already added, but you just got to add it, or did it automatically add up top here? Do you guys have this icon? No. All right.
Oh, I think we have to go to dashboard. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm there, but I'm not seeing.
So I'm trying to figure out how I got this to my, well, how to add GLASP extension to Chrome. Go to the Chrome web store. I'm sorry. So the link for the Chrome web store. Web store. All right, so go to Chrome web store. Sorry, I set mine up like a year ago, so I don't even remember doing this part.
Get browser extension.
Get browser extension, yep.
Great question.
You do that from GLASP.
Yeah, from your profile icon in GLASP. You see add Chrome extension.
The browser extension.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click this little ChatGPT icon. And it's gonna open a new window. It just transcribed the whole thing immediately. And now it broke that entire 56-minute presentation into 5 main bullet points. So when we talk about speed learning on YouTube, there's sometimes like I really want to learn something, but I'm like, does it really need to be an hour and 49 minutes, or can I read a quick summary? Because then this becomes interactive. I can start to ask it questions. What was, Anthony speaking about when the crowd yelled. No, so pull up any YouTube video.
Oh,
You got yours?
No, I always have, and I'm not gonna remember the. Every time I go to try to get Chrome, oh wait.
Is that yours?
Is it, okay, is that him?
That's it. So.
So it just did.
ChatGPT icon. And open a separate window. And then it transcribes the whole video.
And it's for anyone.
And it's the best thing.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I think, yeah?
Yep, you got yours.
Yeah, I finally found it.
Okay. So
Mine is just a little different than.
I think everybody's is good. As I'm going from computer to computer, I'm like, all right, hold on, because I haven't seen this yet. That's stupid. You would think that it would be uniform across.
Like all the other things.
Right. Right. For everybody on Zoom, were you guys able to follow along with that? Just drop a 1 if yes. Nice. Thanks, Angie. So Angie, yours is, and feel free to unmute. Yours is installed and working. Did you test it on a video already?
Not yet. I haven't tested it, but I'm following along.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure it's working for everybody. Oh, thanks, Danielle. And for anybody that needs to go, I know we're 9 minutes over, so I'm willing to stay and help anybody that wants to go through stuff, more stuff. If you guys drove all the way out here, I'm willing to kick it with you guys. I shouldn't say I'm willing. I would enjoy it because we could get some more of these built out.
So we made 3 ChatGPTs, true?
Correct.
Thank you. That's 3 more than I had.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna come up with ideas like it's no, I don't know where my
So one was the social media marketer and we used configure to make it. And then the second one we used create. I guess what's the difference between the create side of the GPT and the configure?
I wanted you guys to see the difference with one, like because you're not always gonna have a PDF of something, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's like if we want to build from scratch, like we could type it out. And now the best thing why I like the paid version too, again, I don't know, maybe the free version has this, but like for my newsletter this week, there's a win that I wanted to share, the client win, but I'm going to go to my phone. So I would recommend everybody download it on their phone. But you guys familiar with like voice notes or whatever on iPhone?
Yeah.
So just a voice message, same thing, I can go into my phone. So I'm going to go into the evidence of success GPT, which that one, evidence of success is always client success. And I'm just going to, instead of sitting there and having to type it, I'm leaving a closing right now with an amazing story of a client who thought they couldn't get approved for a home because they were denied by 2 banks. There were multiple options out there for them, and thankfully, I was able to connect them with a lender that was able to explain that. The win that the client had was going from feeling defeated and no light at the end of the tunnel to in tears at the closing table, create the email on this.
Subject line, from denied to keys in hand, a true story of homeownership. Hi, I just left a closing with a story that truly shows what's possible.
I've
even
never
with a
seen this
path seeming
before, by the way.
impossible.
I'm
My
just
client
as
had been turned
creeped
down
out.
2 banks, and they were at the point where they felt they might never own a home.
Okay, so now I can go in.
I gotta check out, but
All right, coach. Thank you.
I'll check in tomorrow, and then tentatively I might be seeing you on the 6th of December,
Oh, is that when it is?
but don't tell anybody.
Well, you just told like
In Michigan?
no,
In
Jersey.
Jersey.
That's Jersey, Christine.
Mm.
December
Well,
6th.
it's
Tentative.
tentative, but it's
Tentative.
looking good.
Okay, that means that's at the actual date.
98%.
I got it.
Okay, partner. We'll talk tomorrow.
All right, coach.
Bye,
I appreciate you.
Christine. Bye, team.
So remember when you asked me, did I use ChatGPT? I did. I said the paid versus free ChatGPT because I was like, they're gonna give me.
Why don't you just look it up? And I'm like,
Now, one thing when you want to train like ChatGPT how to talk like you, sorry, but like you just everybody. Let me share like something actually more positive first. So now that this newsletter is already prepped. I fed it the subject line so we could build this GPT out, but this one I input a lot of data to make sure it knows there's a reason that it's in this format because we want to make sure on mobile too that the person receiving it can read it in 2 to 3 minutes or less, right? We don't want we're not trying to send something. Nobody's going to read this, super long email. But if we can get straight to the point, I can even refine this to ask it to be shorter, right? But I can record the instructions on that one and put that into school, or we can do it. Either way, I'm okay with that. And all right, so what I wanted to show you guys about the like ChatGPT knows a weird amount about us because of like how it scours the web. So I said that's either something I'm going to use to I'm just going to use it to my advantage because there's nothing I can control about it, right? But It's not showing me my GPTs anymore for some reason. So like my whole format just changed in the time that we've been sitting here. So I was trying to write a bio and like it started pulling insane like information on me in a positive way, right? It wasn't like if you want to highlight certain things that you specialize in, explain in 120 words or less what I do with mortgage planning and 3 reasons that is important to clients and real estate agent partners. So if I start talking back with this thing and say, how do you know this? Now we loaded this with a lot of information, so I don't know why I'm not saying that. But you can load yours with whatever you want, all the client reviews that you have or whatever it may be, and then you for whatever content you need to put out about because again, I don't care about what this means for me. I care about what does it mean to my clients and what does it mean to the agents, right? But are you guys getting the concept of how to build these? You guys feel like you're comfortable? You might have started already building some on your own.
So that link you mentioned, is that like just different ideas for different GPTs that, you know, like you mentioned newsletter, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, but those you can use them, you could use them as a GPT, or you can always create a new chat and then pull this up.
So create is pretty much like if you had a certain topic to discuss, rewriting, whatever.
Exactly. Spot on. And then the GPTs are for some, I would say, are for things that you're going to do repetitively, right? If you're going to put out a newsletter every week, well, you don't want to have to teach it every week. You teach it one time. But you know, if I'm using one of these, then I'm just going to go into a new chat and paste this and say for and again, I would change this to 3 because when we're more specific or give it less work to do, it's going to be more so this is just like a one-off thing, right? Because you're not going to create this post every single week, right? So when you do the one-offs, you just come in and then like you'll see when I get out of it, it's gonna auto save. If I could get out of it. If I go back, I don't know why I can't see my sidebar.
Mike, I dropped a comment in there, but would it be possible to see the newsletter all the way through, including like the Canva piece?
Yeah, I will. I think everybody's subscribed to my newsletter. So are you saying like the finished product?
Right, like can you walk us through like beginning to end from ChatGPT through Canva to the point where you like blast it out?
Oh
Like it's
yeah,
ready to
so
be blasted.
yeah, so that's its own like that thing is an hour in itself. So that's one of the I think it's one of the classes that we have. If not, I'll make sure that it is because that one some
Okay,
people use MailChimp, some people use Beehive. So um, yeah, I'll walk you guys through exactly what we did on ours, but there was
okay,
certain stuff that we gave out to the marketing team to create some of the graphics and things like that.
cool. Okay.
Thank you. So I don't know where my okay there. So like this was that grocery list idea, right? Like just getting out of business mode for a second, and like I gave it a budget. Um, where was it? Plan a week's worth of family friendly dinners that take 30 minutes or less for my family. I meant to put the family numbers. Make them healthy, high in protein, and something kids will love too. You guys can see budget of 400, and then it literally just came out and made this little grocery list, right? So it doesn't always have to be for extravagant projects or whatever it may be. A lot of how I use ChatGPT is like just simplifying things, right? So um it's definitely something that we gotta like continue to use, and maybe we'll not maybe I will put the building a GPT for the newsletter is just the evidence of success one that I have. So I'll share how I built that one, and then you guys can duplicate. Anybody has any challenges, we'll just jump on a screen share and we'll get it going. What questions? I know it's always drinking from a fire hose.
None yet, but I'm just getting started, so.
Yeah, mess with it. Um, just continue to use it, even when I'm and a lot of times I have to tell it like because it'll come back the first let's put it this way, the first answer it gives you is not the one. You're always going to want to refine a little bit, and I think that's just what it is. It's like it's a little bit it was hard to get used to like how to talk to it like it was a human, right? But and you can I like the chat feature because when I did or the voice record feature, when I did this one, it was just me. I talked into the phone, did the voice note, and then it gave me that. Obviously, it could have been a copy paste script as well. Antonio, thank you, my man. Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, brother.
Appreciate it.
Any questions from anybody on? Is anybody even?
I don't got no questions, Mike. I appreciate you. Mine will not let me make a GPT on my own, but I can play with it and figure it out. And I'll have to see if I can possibly schedule out some other time with you to. But I'll try to figure it out on my own first. Then, when I can't figure it out, I'll call and ask you for some help on it.
Yeah, just call me, text me, whatever, and we'll jump on a screen share or whatever, and we'll knock it out.
Okay, cool.
All right,
I
bro. I
appreciate
appreciate
you.
you, my man. Thanks for coming.
All righty.
All right, Angie, I am gonna good night as well. Appreciate you always, and we'll talk to you soon. Yes, definitely.
Thank you. Good night. Bye.
Bye.